I'm here to support the center, of course, and support the idea of equality for LGBT people, especially people in the entertainment industry. I'm an actor and a comedian. I've been lucky enough to be in the movie Tangerine this year. And I think this has been an incredible year just for change. It really has, for trans people, for all different kinds of people.
I work very closely with the LA LGBT Center. I'm doing a project called Hooked. It's a film where half of the profits are going to organizations like LA Center, Ali Forney in New York, Albert Kennedy Trust in London. It's about homeless LGBT youth. Well, last year I wrote a book and decided to give away the ebook for free to anyone in college or unable to afford a book, and I just got all of these stories of kids that have been kicked out of their homes and just struggling with all these things because so many of these kids asked if they could have the book but couldn't afford it. So I just did a little bit of research and saw how insanely disgusting the statistics are. I mean, they're 8 times more likely in the States to be homeless than straight kids, and something's got to change there. So in the last 6 months I've been meeting with all these organizations, talking to the kids at them, and it's been really great. Tons of people have come together to help out. Bianca Del Rio, Pablo Hernandez, Kyle Krieger, Willem Belli, Todrick Hall, all have helped out in promoting the project, and just amazing sponsors have come in too. We've yesterday Cricket Wireless, AT&T, gave $30,000 for the project, so it's been really fun.
Okay, well, we've done some work with the center. We went there and talked to kids about their future and what they wanted to do, and when my mom and my dad were here visiting, we took them through the center to show them really what it was all about, and we've just had this connection with them and what they do, and we think it's just really important. So
for sure, definitely. I mean, what he said.
And it's nice that your parents also got involved. I mean, that's got to feel good.
Yeah, my mom's very passionate about it, so it was very good. It was so good to see her walk through there, and like she's very inspired. So,
and she's actually getting ready to start her own little LGBT homeless center in Ohio. Yeah, so that was a big push for her to come out here and go through there and get some inspiration from the center to take back home with her to use in Ohio. Yeah. So,
look, one of the things, do you know what I've been doing the last 5 weeks? Okay, so I just talked to Oprah about being HIV positive, having had a drug problem, and sort of wanting to become an activist and sort of make some change when it comes to stigma and complacency when it comes to condom use, and getting us to start talking about the meth problem and all of that. So, but one of the things I keep saying is that we need, as a community, to come back together. We've spent so much time trying to get social change, which is great. We need that, and that's an important aspect. But now we need to come back to taking care of each other. So by being here and supporting our community through the center, which is the place to go if you need anything at all. So to be here to support them is supporting the community and doing what I'm asking other people to do. So.
I think the greater LGBT centers in the country have for a long time served their own constituency within the city. And then at a certain point they served newly out people coming from parts of the country that are not necessarily safe zones for gay people and lesbians and bisexual and transgender people. And so they're almost like tourist or welcome centers for people going, I got to move out of this place because it's not a good place for me to be. And that's invaluable. It helps with lowering suicide rates. It's a lifeline. There's the educational and just the personal, emotional safety aspect are super important. That being said, I think it's time for the centers around the country, like this one and the Center on Halsted in Chicago and Gay Men's Health Crisis in New York, to start moving beyond their borders and creating satellites in other states and smaller cities so that there's someplace to go. The weight cannot be all on high school gay-straight alliances. And so in that way, the center and places like it have become more important now.
Hey, Therese, I am being honored by the Los Angeles LGBT Center tonight. I'm receiving their Vanguard Award along with Jane Fonda. And I am so moved and thrilled to be part of I think one of the most extraordinary institutions that I know. Yeah.
That is so funny. Wow. What a great honor.
It's fantastic. And you know, on top of it, my friend Frances McDormand, Oscar, Emmy, Golden Globe, Tony Award winner, is giving me the award. And she and I have been friends since we were 12 years old. So life comes full circle sometimes. It's really a great experience. Because I'm going to talk about them tonight, not so much about me. And I've had the most extraordinary time, especially working with, getting to know some of the homeless youth that they have taken care of and taken in and changed their lives. It's anybody who has an extra $1 or $2 or $3 or $4 or a couple hundred lying around, send it to the Los Angeles LGBT Center. You will be changing lives if you do.
I mean, how would I not be here tonight? You know, I'm really excited to, be kind of at the vanguard of the transgender movement right now. As the first transgender person on daytime television, that was a big deal. So
I've seen you on that show.
Did you? Thank you. So it's exciting to be here with all the rest of LGBT Hollywood and really be kind of honoring the people who are out there, putting themselves out there, and making this not a big celluloid closet anymore, right?
And the center does so much for people, helps. All it really takes is one outstretched hand to save a life, really, don't you think?
Absolutely. When I see the youth that walk in to the center who are obviously not living at home, when I think about it, gives me goosebumps. I mean, it gives me goosebumps just to think about it. When I then go see like amazing theater, amazing arts at the center too, to have all of those things and to think about the program that they're doing with the elders and the youth living together that's coming up. The LGBT Center in Los Angeles does amazing work, and I just want to support it any way I can.
LGBT Center. I've been pretty involved with it for a while, and it's just a thing of beauty. It's a very good thing on the planet Earth. It's a thing that Los Angeles people should be really proud of. We have such incredible support in so many ways, everything from LGBT youth all the way up to our LGBT seniors, everything from medical to social, education, everything. I've been over every inch of every campus there, and I'm always so proud to be there. I've met so many clients that are there, and it's a beautiful thing. If anyone here is new to what we're doing over there, get involved, get educated, because it's something to be proud of.
And she goes up to the podium and she says, I can't tell you how encouraging a thing like this can be.
Lily, they need you over here.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Treasure
I'll be
review to
back
the
for you.
Cleveland Festival.
She'll be back. She'll be back. Do you see that Miley's down there?
Yes,
Thank you. Tell me about why the center's important to you.
Well, I've been involved with the center for a long time, and it was a place that existed. You knew it was there. You could go there if you needed something. My friends have been helped by the center. Kids who have needed so much, trans people who needed so much support. And it just means that then for all of this to come to fruition is absolutely wonderful. But be vigilant.